Encountering the Unknown, a chilling tale of a shadowy figure. It was a brisk autumn evening, the kind that carries a sense of unease in the wind. The sun had just dipped below the horizon, leaving the sky painted in streaks of deep purple and orange. Emily had always enjoyed the evening walks for the quiet town, but tonight felt different. There was a weight in the air, as though something unseen was on watching. The the streets were eerily deserted, each house shuttered tight against the creeping darkness. Only the rhythmic tap of Emily's footsteps on the pavement broke the silence. Her path took her past the old cemetery, a place she normally avoided at night. Yet tonight, compelled by an inexplicable pull, she found herself staring at the wrought iron gate, slightly ajar. A cold shiver ran down her spine, but she brushed it off. "It's just the gate," she whispered to herself. Deciding to be brave, Emily pushed the gate open and stepped on the gravelled path. The crunch beneath her feet echoed in the stillness, and she wondered why she had chosen to come here. As she walked deeper into the cemetery, the wind picked up, swirling the leaves into chaotic spirals. Then she saw it, a figure, standing at the edge of the clearing, shrouded in shadows. But it was too far to make out any features, but the figure was unmistakably human, or at least human-shaped. Emily's heart pounded. She called out, "Hello? Who's there?" No answer. The figure didn't move, didn't flinch. It just stood staring, or so she thought. For it had no discernible face, just darkness where her features should have been. Her pulse quickened. Every instinct screamed at her to leave, but she was rooted in place, as if the figure held her in a trace. But the air grew colder, thick with a sense of dread. She tried to look away, but something about the figure drew her eyes back, as though divided where its face should be was sucking in all the light around it. Suddenly the wind died down, and the world became unnaturally quiet. The figure began to move, not walking, but gliding toward her, as if its feet never touched the ground. Emily stumbled back, her heart quickening. She felt an icy grip on a chill grip her limbs, and her legs refused to obey. Stay back," she cried, her voice trembling. Still it came closer. The shadows around it seemed to stretch and writhe like living beings. Emily tried to run, but her foot caught on something, a root, or perhaps a headstone, and she tumbled to the ground. Panic surged through her as she scrambled to get up, her hands clutching at the cold earth. But when she looked up, the figure was gone. She blinked, her heart still racing, and glanced around. The cemetery was empty. The wind picked up once more, carrying it with it the sounds of distant rustling leaves. The figure had vanished just as suddenly as it appeared. Shaken, Emily hurried out to the cemetery, her mind racing with questions. Had it been real? A trick of the light? A ghost? Whatever it was, it left her with an unsettling feeling she couldn't shake. As she approached her home, she glanced back one last time, and there, at the far edge of the street, just visible in the fading light, was the figure, watching, waiting. And this time, Emily knew it wouldn't be her last time with the Unknown.